Welcome to Anshu's Art.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel again, and today in this video I'm going to tell you how the hell do I make this kind of realistic portraits in ibispaint. I know it looks tough, but trust me, it's not. So this is the part 1 of making a realistic portrait, in which I'll tell you how to do the outline of the portrait using simple methods. So let's start. I'm going to draw Saddie Singh aka Max Mayfield. So the very first step is finding a good reference. And yes, again, Pinterest. This is the reference I'll be using. The quality is not that good, so I'm just gonna increase its resolution. And yes, now it's perfect. I'm using ibispaint. You can use whichever application you want to draw. So in ibispaint, simply I'm gonna select my canvas size, and now we are good to go. See, there are 3 methods of making outline. Number 1 is freehand, which is basically you directly do your sketch and outline without any base or structure or guidelines. And this method is quite hard because only pros can do that, like without any structure or without any guidelines. I've drawn many times without any guidelines or structure, but I would not say I'm a pro. It's just because it's my habit. So maybe the people who have habit of drawing freehand without any structure or guidelines can do this easily. But if you prefer using guidelines or structure, then go for that. Number 2 is anatomy or proportions. Basically, in this method, you just adjust some guidelines or shapes to do a proper outline. For example, like this portrait, let's see its anatomy. The head is a circle. We won't make a straight line because the angle of the face is slightly towards left. Here is the chin, and there are 3 equal sections or parts of our face, which is hairline to eyebrow, eyebrow to nose, and nose to chin. The lips are not in exactly middle of nose and chin, but it's quite above than middle. You can also say that lower lip is in the middle of the nose and chin. And there are so many proportions like this, which is used to make outline. So in this method, we just make proportions or structure for our outline to do. I hope you understood. Many people draw with this. I've also drawn many sketches using anatomy and proportion method. The third method is grid. Grid method is maybe called the easiest method of making outline or art. To be honest, I've never drawn anything using grid method. So today I'll be trying grid method for the first time. Let's see how it works. First step is to import your reference using the camera icon in the canvas. Adjust it as you want. This is the size which I'll be drawing. Make sure to save this image in your gallery. There is an option of grid pattern already available in ibispaint, but these are too small and I don't get it how to make it big. So I'm not using this, but I have another option. Just simply go on filter, and here we go, a perfect grid. It can be adjusted to as your preference, and yes, now it's done. It's perfect. I'll be using this only. So basically now we have divided our references in smaller sections, and now it's easy to draw. I'll tell you how. Once you have done making your grid, save it in your gallery as well. And now hide the reference layer and save the grid image as transparent PNG. Remember, first you're gonna save the image in your gallery, and then you're gonna save the grid as transparent PNG. Now we're gonna create a new canvas of the same size. Remember, same size. I'm going to use dip pin hard, then stabilizer and force feed on. Now here is the option of reference window. Import your reference by clicking add reference. Import the grid pattern by camera icon. Do not adjust it, keep it as it is. Alright. Now comes the outline part. You need to add a new layer and drag it below the grid. You can also rename your layers. Now we're gonna do the outline, only on the outline layer, remember. Let's start. Let's do the first box first. Try to draw same as in the reference. Now as your drawing is divided in sections, it's easier to draw in smaller sections. I kept less amount of boxes. If you want, you can add like more boxes like I've shown before, which has like grid pattern in more smaller sections. But I'm gonna keep it as it is. So now I'm gonna draw one by one each box. This is how it's looking right now. Let's complete it. Hope it's gonna fine. So this is how I'm gonna complete all the boxes. Okay, finally it's done. Let's check it out by hiding the grid. Okay. Yes, it's looking good and it was so easy to do. I mean, yes, no guidelines, nothing tricky, just using some boxes. The outline is complete. I didn't even did the rough sketch, I just did the outline directly, as you have seen. I'm happy how it turned out. Let's check out the speed paint. Yes, it's done. So our outline is done. The rendering tutorial will be out soon. The next part. Hope you enjoyed this video because I did. Rate this outline out of 10. See you in the next part. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye bye.